Well, Halloween is still a couple of weeks away, but some very large trick-or-treaters are already celebrating.
That tops this week's edition of the Newshounds. Take it away, Esty and Lola.
Lola reports the elephants at the Houston Zoo are getting into the spooky spirit. They had a little snack this morning, pumpkins. The elephants had no comment, but they did seem to enjoy playing with the fall-flavored snack.
And at the Cincinnati Zoo, another group of elephants had a blast smashing and eating pumpkins. Esty says it's all part of the annual Halloween pumpkin hunt here. But he still wonders, what is it about pumpkins that elephants love so much? So much for carving them.
Lola wants you to check out this amazing video. A super pod of dolphins was spotted off the California coast. Being social animals, dolphins usually group in pods of up to a dozen or more for mating, hunting, and protecting each other. But sometimes when there's an abundance of food in an area, several pods join together, forming a super pod. This super pod had about 50 dolphins. What a super sight!
And they're off! But what are they? Esty joined thousands of spectators for the annual water buffalo races in Thailand. Buffaloes are an important part of life here, often carrying out heavy labor, but once a year, as they have for over 140 years, they get to hit the racetrack. Many of these animals aren't properly tamed, so it got a little dicey in the starting gate. The winning water buffalo is awarded 500,000 Thai baht. That's 17,000 US dollars, and that is a lot of money in Thailand.
Lola's heard of a cat on a hot tin roof, but how about one stuck in a car dashboard? Well, that's a new one, but that's what happened in Hilliard, Ohio. This driver found a kitty along the roadside and put it in her car to take it to the Humane Society. But instead of staying on the seat, Kitty went under the dashboard. A mechanic was called in to take apart the dash, but his hands were too big to grab the furry fugitive. A volunteer from the shelter put her body and hands through incredible contortions and eventually rescued the kitty. Now, putting the dashboard of the minivan back together, well, that's another story.
Esty says just when you think you're on a track in a cycling race through a natural park in South Africa, this happens.
Holy cow!
His friend asks, "You okay, dude?" He's okay. And this is how you sound after you get rammed by a massive beast. This video was shot by Travis Walker, who was riding behind Evan Vanderspoy when the accident happened. And here's why you wear a helmet. Evan suffered some minor injuries. The antelope ran off. No worse for the wear. This is living proof. The buck stops here.
And that's this week's edition of the Newshounds. Now that is incredible.
What are the odds?
I mean, of the entire prairie, the antelope couldn't take it.
Why did the antelope? Well, he's probably going one way. I don't know. But
amazing to get that on camera, though. That's incredible.
And luckily, no one was hurt. You can see this all again at the Newshounds Facebook page, The Newshounds. Check it out.